The Israeli embassy in London has been attacked, and if the attacker wasn't stopped, dozens of people could have died. And we actually know that the attacker, Abdullah Sabah al-Badri, arrived in the UK on a small boat in April of last year. Now you need to know, the man who carried out this attack, who was aged 34, tried to climb over the gates of the Israeli embassy carrying 2 knives. He intended on going into the embassy and attacking the Israeli embassy staff, but almost immediately before he could get into the embassy, he was stopped by police officers. And body camera footage from those police officers who stopped him showed him saying that he wants to, quote, make a crime. As well as that, he had a note written in his pocket that he wanted to die, so probably be shot after carrying out the attack. And he said he wanted to do that, quote, for the glory of God. Now, this attack on the Israeli embassy actually happened last year, but the reason I'm covering it now is this man has actually just been convicted in court. He hasn't been sentenced to prison yet, that's expected to come soon, but there is something important about this. This man entered the UK illegally by boat in April of last year. Not only that, but it was actually his second time getting into the country by boat. The first time he came into the UK, tried to claim asylum, but then left voluntarily. He went back to France. But then he crossed back into the UK a second time by boat, and the second time he was allowed to be free and roam around the UK. And even though he came here illegally and the UK didn't know anything about him, where he was from, what he wanted to do, etc., they still allowed him to be free in society. And then he went on to carry out this terrorist attack, or at least try to. It isn't a controversial thing to say that people shouldn't be allowed to just roam freely around a country without that country knowing anything about them. I don't think I should be able to go illegally into Thailand without them knowing I'm there and who I am. So it's not some sort of immigration thing. But for some reason, this man was able to just roam freely around the UK. Really not a good look for the UK, but now he's been convicted and he's probably gonna go to prison. So if he does, I'll keep you up to date. So leave me a follow for some more global news like this.